I have been confused since the start of the moat about the lack of delineation between the real and the fictional. How can participants operate with one foot in the real world and one in the imagined world if they can't tell the difference? During this moat, the two frames have continually merged, with no reflection or critical analysis being paid to either. Ironically, and likely as a result of this uncertainty, authority figures are sought out by the students like lighthouses in a storm.
Well, the capacity for engaging simultaneously within two worlds is a fundamental benefit of process drama. This space of metaxis is a key ingredient of process drama for enabling considered reflection, which leads to the potential for change.
Warning the company that a client is quite important and you aren't to mess with them serves as a textbook example of the dehumanizing effects of capitalism. The authority and superiority of the client affirmed. The message to ARS is be afraid.
Well, this fear seems somewhat justified. However, as the delegates posed several tricky questions to the company, they ask about budgets and technical specifications, none of which the group contemplated in the drama.
Perhaps, Caitlin, moats don't want to admit their capitalist origins. Why wasn't money a factor before? Is it because money is a dirty word in moat or drama education? The capitalist ethic has been happily structured into the structures and mechanisms of moats, and yet is conspicuously missing from the design process. Would the preoccupation with money be too unseemly for the allegedly neutral and altruistic goals of education and curriculum?
Well, this strikes me as unusual. Given the concept of ARS as a top-notch firm, it seems inexplicable these issues weren't considered earlier.
Claire, you seem in deep thought. What's your take on the company's presentation?
This extract, for me, highlights a discrepancy between the social constructs that the moat replicates and the emancipatory fiction it advocates. I mean, during the presentation, the class, they sit quietly and echo customary classroom behavior. The company explains in detail the significance of the tank design and how their knowledge of shark habits and food sources and all that contributed to those designs. They continue to comply as employees of the big corporation, reducing the tension to a stifled gasp and whisper. And finally, I was again struck by the tacit reminder of that corporate etiquette. The company formally thanked the delegates.
Is the purpose of moat to teach manners and respect, the metaphorical talisman of the ruling classes? Conformity is good. Take your lumps with a smile, and don't forget to say thank you as corporate interests steal your soul.